A slick, Vox-style explainer, the kind where the words fly in, the charts draw themselves, and the voiceover sounds like a real narrator, used to mean hiring a motion designer for the better part of a week at somewhere between $1,000 and $3,000 a video. Here's the honest version. You can build one yourself now with a reusable Claude skill. You set it up once, and after that it's basically one prompt per video, no After Effects, no hiring anyone. By the end, you'll know exactly how the pipeline works, how to set it up yourself, and the one part that actually costs money, so you're not blindsided. Let's start with why these videos cost so much in the first place. A professional animated explainer used to need an illustrator to draw the assets, a motion designer to bring them to life, and hours inside After Effects to time it all to a voiceover. You weren't paying for software, you were paying for labor. And labor is exactly the part AI just collapsed. So, what does one prompt actually mean? It's not magic, it's orchestration. You set up a reusable Claude skill one time, a saved set of instructions plus the tools it needs. After that, a single sentence, like make a 60-second explainer about the World Cup, kicks off the entire chain. Set up once. Then it's one prompt per video. Here's the chain, step by step. First, Claude writes the script from your one-line topic, and it structures it into scenes, not a wall of text. Second, Claude generates the voiceover. A natural-sounding AI narrator reads that script, which is the job that used to mean hiring a voice artist. Third, Claude hands each scene to Higgsfield, the motion graphics engine that turns every scripted beat into an animated shot. The camera moves, the parallax, the kinetic text. And fourth, Claude assembles the cuts in order, timed to the narration, script, to voice, to scenes, to finished video. Now, the honest catch, the part most of these videos quietly skip. Higgsfield is the paid dependency here. There is a free tier, 10 credits a day, but the outputs are watermarked, and you can only run one generation at a time. To ship clean, unwatermarked work, you're on a paid plan, and those start around $20 a month and climb from there. Claude, you're probably already paying for, so calling this free isn't accurate. The accurate version is, it's cheap compared to $2,000, and that's still the real story. Which brings me to why this is actually worth learning. Businesses pay real money for short explainer and motion graphics videos, course intros, product demos, channel intros, ad creative. If you can turn a client's one-paragraph brief into a finished explainer in an afternoon, that's a service you can sell, not just a party trick. And notice who wins here. Not the people who can animate, but the people who can direct the tool and deliver fast. I do want to be straight about where you still do the work. You curate. The first script draft needs a human pass. Some generated scenes will miss, and you re-roll them. You pick the topic, you set the tone, and you quality check before anything goes out. The AI removes about 90% of the grunt labor. It does not remove your taste. That part is still yours. And honestly, it's the part clients are paying for. So, here's the realistic starting point. Set up the skill once. Make one throwaway video on the free tier just to learn the flow and to see the watermark trade-off with your own eyes. Then decide whether the paid plan pays for itself, because for a single $500 client gig, it very obviously does. So that's the whole pipeline. Set up a reusable Claude skill once, then turn a single sentence into a professional-looking explainer for the price of a cheap monthly tool instead of a four-figure freelancer. If that was useful, subscribe. It's a no-hype walkthrough of a real AI tool here, every day. And if you're building something with this, drop it in the comments.